Hello sir, I'm Gan, I'm from IT department, and now I'm going to explain you about my final project for MIS. I submit the PowerPoint and a SD file in the submission, and also I will send the link in the submission to you, and the link is about this video, and I will upload this video into the YouTube. So first, the SD file, you can open the SD file through the Adobe SD. Is a software from the Adobe, and if so, you can install the Adobe SD so you can open this file to try and use it. I have developed the user interface. It's just a simple one, but have included the things that I want to explain for my final project. So this one, what you see is a SD file, and now I'm going to show you my final project. The left corner one is the home page. So let's start the home page. So here you can see there are some sentence and about us a contact and sign up because we are not logged in yet. So here is the home page for a visitor because he or she did not have the account. So it's a visitor, you can only see the page like it. Before we log into the account, let us go to the about page. So about page is about the story and the mission for our company. And we have the contact page. Contact page is the page that have three ways to contact our company officer. One is through the phone, second is through the email, and third is through the letter. This is when you found they have a problem or some issue that you cannot solve, and you found the mistake in the software, then you can tell us and we will fix it as soon as possible. And also through the report we can update our software and improve our software. So this is like the feedback system from you. And at the footer you can see there a term and condition. In every page I will put this one in the footer. So every time they want to see the term and condition, they can click here. Term and condition is quite long, so I will recommend you to see in the PowerPoint because I will make a short point into the PowerPoint. But if sir you have time, I hope that you can read and finish it here because I use the time to do it here. I hope that you can enjoy it. So now I will go back to the home page. And as you can see here, I have two sections. One is ask and answer forum and one is help request forum. But because we are not a user, so we cannot see the detail. But if we click review details, we will go to the login page. So which means we need a login to see the request page and the ask and answer page. So in here you can see there are two sections also. One is user ID and one is worker ID. Because in my final project is a software that let the user to ask the question and ask the help from the worker. And the worker is the one to provide the answer and help the user to solve the daily problem that the user asks. So here we can also see before we log in, let us see about some special case, which is forget the password. So if you forget your password, you can just type here the new password and confirm again the password. But the important thing is you need to type your phone number because that's the way that we can verify that you are the owner of this account. So after that, we will send the verification code to you and you just type in here and click OK. So in the second special case is that you are not a user, you are just a visitor. And you want to sign up for the user, then you can just click this one. You can go to the sign up page. We need your name, and the most important thing, we need the identification card from you because we can get the information like that of birth from here, and also the email, password, confirm password, phone number. And after you key in all the information, you can just submit it and go to login page. And now let us go into the user first. So into the user page, now we can see the request and the ask and answer is shown here. We have two more icons, which is notification and user profile. And here is not login and sign up anymore. It's the username. I did not type a specific name because I want to show you it's like every different username it will show up at this part. So here is username. So it's the exactly same home page. So there's nothing more that I can say here. But the difference is if now we log into the account, if we click the view details, we can directly go to the page. It's like help request is the request page. So we click the view details, we can go to the help request page. So in the help request page, they have two options. One is request for help and one is my request. So request for help is to create a new request and my request is a list of requests that you have posted before. So now go to request for help. I have given an example here, which is clean the rooftop. The topic is very important because when you post the request, we will not show the details at the request because we want to protect your information. So the other user cannot see the details that you posted because here have the address, type and the salary. Most of the thing is privacy, so we will not show it to other users. But if you only show it to the worker, so that's why we need to have the topic. So now if I type the topic, I type the details, everything, I add the request. So after I add the request, I go back to the request page and I can see my request from the my request list. When I click the my request, I can see the request that I just posted is here. And if the worker had accepted the request that I posted, then I can check the appointment. So let's go back to the request page and we can also see this one is the list of the requests that collected from different users. So for example, this one is the one that I posted and this one is different user posted. But the short is follow the time. So the newest will be shown at the top. So okay, now we go to the ask and answer. So it's simply the same, it's ask a question and the list of my question. So the most important thing is still the same, you need to have a topic because the topic is the one to show the worker about what you want because the details will be hidden for the other users. So I add a question. Okay, so now we go to the notification bar. You can see the request that we just posted have been accepted. And also, there the special one is that the request of movie partner has been rejected by the application admin, which means the admin have rejected my request because my request is against with the term and condition that the application admin posted. Because my request is over the limit of the term and condition, so they reject my request. And also in a special case, if the request did not have any worker accept it, after 5 days it will be rejected from the software, which means the software will automatically reject all the requests that you did not get accept after 5 days. So now we can see they already accept and answer my question. So let me check the appointment. Okay, now it's check the appointment. I can see the appointment is already done and I need to pay for the worker. So here I need to insert my information. I click confirm. Your payment has been done. And I go back to the page. So now that I want to check my answer for the question. So I check the answer. So here is the answer that the worker provided to me. And they have a like button, which means if the answer is satisfying me, I will just click the like button because it helped me a lot. So I will just click the like button because the answer is what I want for the question. Okay, so after you click the answer, you come back to the question page. So now we already done with the user name. Oh no, we have one more, the user profile. The user profile, they have the name, the identification card, email and the phone number. And this information will be shown to the worker because the worker need to have your information to meet up with you for the help request. And also they have the phone number to contact with you to make sure the time and the address when they want to find you. So now we have done with the user account. let's close out and go to and start again and go to the worker account. Why I did not set up the sign out? Because a user cannot have the worker account at the same time, and the worker cannot have the user account at the same time, because we only have one identification card in our life. So the system will only accept one identification card for one account. So when you sign up for the user, you cannot sign up for the worker anymore, except you ask the system to delete your user account, and we will provide you the chance to sign up for the worker account. Okay, so now let us sign in and log in for the worker account. So here we'll key in the worker ID, email address, the password. So in this page you can see actually it's exactly the same, just the worker is different. The username will become the worker name. And we go to the request page. The two options is been removed by the developer, and now we can see the details and the option accept and details. And what I said just now, the details can only be shown to the workers because we want to protect the privacy of the user. So now we can see the pop-up window will show about the details, the salary, everything is here, and we close out. And now if we, after we see the details, we know that we want to help and the salary is good for us. So we will just click the accept. So in the accept, we can see they have the confirm. So after we make sure that we want to accept this request, we can click the confirm. So after that, we can go back to the main page. And the second one, we can go to the ask and answer. So the ask and answer have the page, and also the two options have been removed by the developer, and also created the two options, details and answer. So the detail is also same, is pop up the details in a different window, and also we can click the answer to answer the question. We can just type the question here to answer and click the answer will send to the user. So after we answer, he will go back to the same page. So the notification page is same, but we will receive the different notification. It's like the bonus, because the bonus is from the company that send to the worker which doing great job in their work, and also we can see if our answer to the user and the user feel like our answer is what they want, they will give a like to the answer, and all the like will be collected to the company, and the company will give the extra bonus to the worker that have collect a lot of likes. So here in every page we can go to the contact, about us, all is connected. With the term and condition, we can go back. We can go to the user profile, and also this one is for the user. The worker profile is for the user to see the information about the worker. So everything we can go back. Okay, this one is the special one. The provide and solve is the name of the software, because it provides the help and solve the problem. We also provide the answer and solve the difficulty of the study. So provide and solve is stand for our mission for the company. So that's why I picked the name provide and solve. And if you go to a different page, provide and solve, we just click here, we can go back to the home page. So that's all for my final project. I hope that you can enjoy, and I also hope that you can try to download the Adobe XD and try it. And that's all. Thank you so much.